And with that, good morning, everyone.
Good afternoon,
Good
everyone.
afternoon, everyone. Today it's gonna be just a second. Okay, today is the finals match between Bajle's Esports and Z.
Good afternoon,
Good
everyone.
afternoon, everyone. So, the map ban is already done, and the first map that we're going to be playing is going to be Icebox. The second map will be Ascent, and the third map will be Split. Uh,
So, other than the rest of the days, let's hope that we'll go into the third map and we are hoping for an interesting match.
Yep, like we've seen that both the teams have performed extremely well in their first and second matches, and I'm hoping that it would be a much more fair fight between both the teams.
Yeah, like we've seen previously, like both the teams dominate the other team. So, let's just see what happens today and hope for a very interesting match.
Yeah.
So, let's get started.
Okay. So, do you think both the teams are going to go for their same operators that they have gone until now, or will they change up the strategy for the finals?
I mean, we've seen Pushpa play Sova for the past couple of matches. Like, he did change in one match, but yeah, looks like Pushpa is going with Sova again. And Cookie Man might go with Raina as usual. Like, he was an MVP.
Yeah, he was absolutely dominating with Reina, and we have to see like how it's gonna turn out today as well.
Looks like we might even get Fade for the first time in this tournament. And looks like even Viper is there for the first time in the tournament.
Yeah, we have to see how the are gonna change today.
Yeah, like yesterday, I was thinking, like, I was talking with the other guys, like, saying that Fade has not been chosen yet in this tournament. And here we are. And Harsh goes with Sage again. Like yesterday, Harsh was incredible with Sage.
He was on point yesterday. Like he was absolutely dominating with his aim.
And he was an MVP for the match yesterday. So, will we see Harsh rise to the top and be the MVP again, or shall we see Cookie Man being the MVP? Skablas and Cookie Man go for Reina again. I believe even this is the first time that we are seeing Killjoy in this tournament.
No, I think we've seen Killjoy in one of the matches that we played yesterday.
Okay. And it has begun.
Have to see how the first two rounds go, because the real match really starts after the rifle rounds.
Rifle round begins, yeah. Because like with rifles, people are on point with their RAM, and the amount of headshots that are taking place is incredible.
Absolutely.
In Team Bangladesh Esports, Pushpa, KK, Harsh are like competing for the MVPs. Like they're staying on top.
Yeah. We've seen that it was a very close call between the MVPs yesterday.
Yeah. So hoping for an interesting match. Yeah, the round begins.
Looks like the attackers are quite split and they are going for A side. Looks like the attackers are quite split and they're going for the A side, and we see a lot of shots getting taken. Pushpa takes down ZX, KK takes down Rhino, and Pushpa takes down Noob as well. Deadeye takes Carblaze.
Looks. Oh my. Okay, Deadeye takes KK as well and can Pushpa kill.
Looks like the attackers have just switched and they are rushing towards B. Can the defenders realize this quick enough and rush B to stop the plant? We see that Max Johnson is slightly holding back to possibly get off a few kills while the defenders are rotating.
Pushpa and Killjoy are both on low health, but Pushpa Sage can Harsh heal Sova, and can he get back his health?
Last player standing.
Oh, and Jordan takes down Deadeye. Can
And
Cookie
Cookie
Man
Man
clutch
clutches
this
this up. Cookie Man takes down Harsh, and he heals back to 100 health. He's defusing.
up?
Can Pushpa take down Cookie Man?
One enemy remaining.
Cookie Man takes down Pushpa. It's a 1v1 situation here. Can Max Jordan?
Cookie Man
That-
pulls off the freaking defuse. That was intense.
Yes. And Cookie Man gets the kill. A good 3k to start the round.
Wow, the first round itself was way more intense.
Intense than we've seen previously.
Like, oh my
Like
god.
from the amount of gunfight in the A site and quickly switching up the strats and going to the other side, it was purely incredible.
Absolutely. Like, I think we are going to see a very interesting tournament today.
Yes.
Wow, the finals are really getting intense.
So will Cookie Man continue his lead, or will Team Bajlish Esports get back in form again?
Jordan takes on Rhino. Cookie Man takes on Pushpa.
Can Cookie Man get another kill?
In sight.
Cookie Man blinds. Looks like Star Blast did not switch up guns and he's still continuing with the classic. KK is slowly trying to rotate to B. Can KK pull off the plant? Like he seems to have the spy. So
Looks like Nook 69 is in site B waiting for the attackers to come here. Looks like after the last round, they have realized that these guys are going to try.
and KK takes on Noob 69.
30 seconds.
It was a
left.
Viper versus Viper, and KK wins the.
Both the attackers seem very low while it's a 3v2.
Last player standing.
KK just
Spike
KK
down
failed to
B.
plant,
The
and it is a
plant was very
3v1
close.
situation. Can Harsh clutch this up? Cookie Man goes
Goes down.
Oh, Daddy goes again.
Wow, these matches are absolutely amazing.
These are very close. Like, Bajlish Esports just need a bit more skill or like competitive. It's not competitiveness. It's more like tactic that they need to plan and just
I think
plan successfully.
Bajlish Esports is slowly trying to understand the strategy of Z because we've seen that Z has adapted really quick.
Yeah, and also like KK was really really close to finishing the plan, but he failed. So can this time KK continue and finish the plan?
Looks like the whole team is going towards site B, and all the defenders are also coming towards site B. KK takes on Noob, Rhino takes on Jordan, KK takes down Rhino again. Hush goes for the plan,
Plan.
can he stick it?
Harsh is successful with the plan.
Looks like it's a 3v4 situation over here.
Can they defuse or can they defend their spike? Cookie Man takes on Pushpa. Scar Blast takes Cookie Man.
One enemy remaining.
Starblaze takes down
Deadeye.
Deadeye as well. It's a 1v2 situation.
And
And-
the attackers take the round. We were just talking about it. All they needed was a successful plant and a good defense.
Yeah. So I think this first 2 or 4 rounds, like the first 4 rounds, might just be so that both the teams can figure out the other people's strategy and their gameplay.
Yeah, looks like people are slowly switching to rifles, so this can start getting interesting real quick.
Looks like Pushpa is sticking with the sheriff. He might be saving up to go for an op in the later rounds. No, he did switch to a rifle. Looks like the attackers are pushing the side A right now.
Can Bajlish maintain this momentum and take the second round? Or will Team Z strike back?
like the attackers are splitting up. Some of them, we see three people rushing towards B, while
Harsh and Pushpa trying to hold off the defenders inside A. Can they successfully plant? And we see Deadeye and Rhino already guessing their strategy and going to side B. Can Scarblast and KK take out on Rhino and Deadeye? Scarblast takes on Rhino. They're still Deadeye. Sage is going for a plant.
looks like all the attacks.
One enemy
Pushpa
remaining.
takes Deadeye. Scarblast
30
takes move.
seconds left.
Can
Spike
Cookie Man
planted.
clutch this up? It's a 1v5 situation.
If he clutches this up, it would be an amazing thing. Has to kill 5 people, takes down one,
Cookie Man takes out Pushpa. Oh,
and
that
he gets
was
taken
really,
down by
really
George.
close. And Team Badlashi Sports take the round again. It's a two wins now.
We see like these rounds are going like 2-2, and will it continue to be like this? If so, this match is going to be very long.
We can possibly even see the first what is it? Can we see the first draw as well? Like, let us see. Looks like all of the attackers are in site A. And apart from Sage, all of them have their ults ready.
And we see Deadeye trying to rotate from the back. Rhino goes down.
Rhino takes down Jordan.
Rhino takes down Jordan. KK takes down.
Pushpa tries to reveal.
Sage.
KK takes on Daddy. Can Scarblast get a kill and heal?
We see Deadeye here pushing from behind. I don't think any of the attackers realize that. He kills Rhino. Can he get Sage? Oh, he
Can
goes
Deadeye
for-
take on Pushpa?
Player
Pushpa
standing.
takes on Deadeye. Can Sage rev anyone up? Or is she gonna...
Enemy remaining.
And he couldn't
Rhino
take the
takes on Harsh. It's a 1v1 situation. And
Pushpa
Pushpa
takes
takes
on
Rhino. That was really, really close.
I think that match could have turned much differently if Killjoy had the chance to shoot down all the attackers from behind.
They
was
could have
stuck
gone for the
reloading.
backstab, yeah.
He does successfully get one kill, but he could not manage more. He saw two people, but he did not have enough ammo to
Now,
take them down.
this looks interesting. All of them have their ultimates ready. Can,
Oh, wow, yeah.
can we see Max Jordan going for an off? Or will we watch Empresses dominate the entire round?
Looks like this time one of the attackers is trying to rotate. Okay,
KK takes on it.
Rhino takes down Scarface.
So, Defender Killjoy. Will the Killjoy be a successful and try to detain someone? She did manage to detain. Jordan takes on the deck. Looks like Rhino is pushing mid. And Max Jordan and Pushpa are also trying to rotate to B. It looks like they're planting in B.
And KK sticks the plant.
Spike planted.
We see Cookie Man rushing from the top, and Rhino
Can
from
Fade
the
use her ultimate now and spot all of the attackers? And can Cookie Man clutch this up with an Empress?
one of the
Looks like Harsh has a better angle on Cookie Man. Harsh takes down Cookie Man.
can
And
Rhino,
Rhino clutches up.
looks like Rhino might be rotating or trying to save up.
Looks like Rhino is trying to save up the...
Vandal.
Or
Let's
maybe
wait
try
till
to get a sneaky kill from mid.
Definitely, maybe it was a good choice for Rhino because he was he was on half HP and he
And
was the
it
only
would
one.
have been really close call, but I don't think he would be able to defuse the spike in the given time.
Yeah,
So I think that was a wise choice from Rhino to save up.
yeah. So that makes 4 rounds for Team Budget Esports and 2 for Team Z.
Can Team Z come up again? Can they dominate like they did in the first 2 rounds? It's like Noob used his ultimate and trying to push the attackers to B and making them unable to plant in A.
Scanning ahead.
We can see Max Jordan and Deadeye staying in mid.
Looks
And-
like this time the attackers and defenders both are pretty spread out.
Sage takes on Max Jordan. Meanwhile, we see Cookie Man holding B. This time, I don't think they'll be able to plant because Cookie Man is holding it off. Cookie Man takes down KK. So looks like all of the attackers are in A now. Harsh is going to A as well to regroup with Pushpa and Scarblaze. They should definitely take out Noob 69 because like the complete A site is covered with pit. And it
30
would
seconds
almost be
left.
death if they enter the pit.
Looks like this time the attackers are going to stick with the side
we
they
are going-
rushed in the start.
Scarblaze trying to rotate with the zipline. Can Scarblaze spot Viper and take down Viper?
Cutting their vision. 10 seconds left.
269 takes out Push.
Scarblaze did jump into the pit.
I have this bike.
Scarblaze takes down Rhino.
It's a 2v3 situation and the defenders won.
Looks like they were unable to stick the plant in the given time, and yeah.
Uh,
Honestly, that was a really good ultimate use from the Viper because she did manage to stop them from planting in site A.
Yeah, that time waste costed Team Z their win. No,
And-
Team Bajlesh Esports their win.
And even Cookie Man did a great job defending B from KK going and planting it.
Yeah,
Overall, that was a good coordination and teamwork from them.
yeah, so it looks like Team Z has understood the strategy of Bajlesh Esports and are staying out quite spread instead of all going for the one side that they think the attackers are rushing for.
Now, can we see KK use a similar strategy like Noob and get the plant with the wall Viper pit? We see Cookie Man and Deadeye holding B.
We see the attackers are rushing side B.
Cookie Man entered his Empress form. Can he get a 4K? Cookie Man takes on KK.
Cookie
Star
Man gets
Blaze.
taken down.
Scarblaze took down Cookie Man.
Play.
Looks like Sage is gonna stick a plant now. She did block the entrance. Max Jordan takes on Noob and Sage.
Dede takes down Pushpa.
Pushpa.
Last
Hers
player
takes down
standing.
Rhino. Can Killjoy clutch this up?
Oh, we see Harsh do revive Pushpa. And Deadeye is taken by Scarblaze.
It's a 1v3 situation.
Can Pushpa go for a plant or is Pushpa going for kill? Oh, looks like
goes for
Pushpa is
the
going plant. Can Pushpa...
Spike planted.
Pushpa did successfully plant and now it's trying to reveal where Deadeye is. Can they rotate and backstab Deadeye or will Deadeye get a 3k?
Looks like we see Hush maybe trying to potentially rotate. No, he's gonna. All of them are gonna stick.
Looks
and,
like Max
cam the
Jordan
plan.
spotted Deadeye.
Deadeye takes
Takes
down
out.
Jordan. It's a 1v2.
Can Deadeye go for an ace? He's already on 3k. All he need to is attack us when Pushpa takes down Deadeye. That was a really good try from Deadeye. Like, he did take down 3 enemies with him. I was really hoping for the ace. That would have been really amazing.
That would have been absolutely amazing. Looks like Max Jordan he really used his chamber really well there. He took down 2 of the attackers, which helped them out quite bit.
We did see Cookie Man use Empress form, but it was Not that great because he did manage to take only one enemy down with him. Can we see Scarblaze and activate Empress form and take many enemies with him?
Looks like we see Deadeye over here trying to rotate towards the attackers who are all pushing towards A.
We see Max Jordan moving
Trap
midfield.
destroyed.
There is Sage holding mid. Can Jordan take down Sage? Because in the previous match also, uh, Jordan died to Zed from the same place. Looks like Starblaze did activate Empress form.
Oh, Cookie Man takes
Takes
down
on
Starblaze.
Starblaze.
KK takes down Sage. Rhino takes down KK. It's a 4v3 situation.
And mostly everyone is back at the A side. I don't think anyone is at B trying to attack.
Cookie Man gets a few shots off, but he isn't able to get a kill.
As we can see, like Team Badlish Esports is trying to push A, and can Hers finish the plant? Oh no. The
30
Rhino is
seconds
back
left.
in the side. Max Jordan takes Snoop. Max Jordan takes Rhino.
remaining.
Pushpa takes on Cookie Man. Can Killjoy clutch this up again? Oh, and both the teams get shots off on each other, but they could not get a kill.
Can Pushpa takes on the guy. That was a really close match. Like compared to what we've seen, these are like close matches. It's like almost 1-2 enemies remaining. That's it.
Absolutely. Like every time in the last round and this as well, we see Deadeye surviving until the end and getting off a few kills, but not being able to clutch it up.
Looks like teams that need to deal more significant damage to Skyblaze to push them back. As we can see, Sage has her ult ready. Can she revive anyone and turn the match around?
We've seen that like everyone is using their ults very properly and waiting for it instead of using the ult as soon as you activate it.
Will this match be the one where they try to break Skyblaze's momentum?
Placing sentry.
Looks like all of the attackers are pushing B, and oh my god,
First takedown 69.
Snoop takes on Skyblaze.
Look, we see a pit being active right now, and with that they also stick the plant. It's a 3. Oh, KK takes on Sage.
Sage. We can see Deadeye and Rhino enter the Viper's pit. Can KK take down Rhino?
Remaining.
Jordan takes on Deadeye.
Can KK take down Rhino? Can Rhino take down KK?
It's a 1v3 situation, and Rhino. Oh, and Rhino
Max
gets
Jordan
taken down.
takes.
The pit really helped the attackers out there.
Yeah, like the pit is playing a pivotal role in how players play, because as we saw, Zed stopped Bajlish from planting in spot A side, and right now Bajlish actually pulled out that pit strategy to plant, and they successfully won.
Here.
Looks like the pit is a very strong ability where the players are not able to counter it properly.
Are the attackers trying to push B again?
Cookie Man takes down Jordan.
Is trying to rotate and get a few sneaky kills. Can Pushpa take Noob? Or will Noob take Pushpa out?
Cookie Man takes down Starblaze as well.
Sage takes down
Cutting
Pushpa.
their vision.
Harsh takes down Cookie Man.
Through the wall. The Cookie Man was pretty low there and he got shot through the
Now,
wall.
right now, we can see only 2 attackers alive. Meanwhile, there are 4 defenders, and KK and Harsh are pushing A. So, can they successfully plant and get out with it?
Rhino goes for a rotate and takes on both the attackers.
That was incredible.
Last
Like
round
nobody
before the
saw
switch.
that coming. Rhino had an amazing rotate
We were
over there.
talking about backstabs, and there you go. Like it was successful. It did break the momentum of Bangladesh esports. Can Z take it up from now?
That rotate was absolutely amazing by Rhino.
It was incredible, and it take down attackers by surprise.
Yeah. We see all the attackers are going to rush A, while we see Jordan holding back so that they do not get rushed on from the back.
Can defenders successfully deny again? They
Pushba
have
takes down
Killjoy
Pokemon.
active. Can they detain any of the attackers? Looks like no one is detained.
Pushba takes
Who's
down
got out
Deadeye.
Deadeye? Can attackers plant successfully?
Revealing area.
Noob is holding the area like pretty well, so he might able to stop the plant in time.
3 gone.
Pushpa takes on Noob. That's a 3k for Pushpa. Can Pushpa get his first ace in this?
Oh, and
Rhino takes on Pushpa and Sage takes on Skarblaze.
it's a 2v3 situation
It's a
over here.
3v3 situation. Sage does revive Cookie Man and hers takes down Rhino.
Player standing.
It's a 1v3 situation.
Can
Can
Cookie Man clutch it up? Looks like there might be crossfire between Kiki and Cookie Man.
The attackers take the round.
Switching sides.
Well, we saw Team Bangladesh was really good with attacking. Can we see them as good in defending as well? Or will Team Z attack as strongly as Bangladesh esports?
We have to see. Like, this match was much closer than all the matches that we have had until now. And Bangladesh Esports is definitely leading by 4 extra points. So looks like they're asking for a timeout.
And I think we'll be able to give them a 2-minute timeout.
So Team Z asked for a timeout and they are getting one. We have to see if Team Z are trying to change up their strategies a little bit to get a few more rounds in their hands.
Will this tactical timeout change the tables and stop the momentum of Team Bangladesh?
We are not sure. So we'll be
Or
right back.
can Team Bangladesh use this time and plan anti-strategies towards Team Z?
It is a win-win for both the teams. We have to see what they change up and whom it will help.
Here. Here.
Looks like we're gonna continue with the match now.
Can Team Z? And we are back. Can Team Z use this strategic timeout and did they possibly discuss the strategies to stop
Team Bangladesh.
Bangladesh? Skarblaze stage down Deadeye. That was really good.
Rhino takes down KK. We had a lot of quite early fights this match. Looks like we see Jordan trying to rotate from the back.
Rhino takes on Skarblaze and Pushpa takes on Rhino. Looks like Sage is going for the plant.
Toxin screen down.
And Sage takes the plant. Pushpa takes on Cookie Man.
Last player standing.
Jordan takes down Moon 69. And Jordan takes down Sage as well. And it's a win for Team Bajlesh Esports.
Again, looks like they need more strategies than a strategic timeout to stop Bangladesh from this momentum.
Yep. They seem to have figured out the gameplay of Team Z and are countering it quite well.
Like, it's like the first 2 rounds they were just observing and then they attack.
Like we see the Team Z has 4 rounds. Will they be able to turn this around and get a few rounds in the back?
Honestly, I'm hoping for a sudden death.
Yeah,
That would be a really, really interesting match.
absolutely.
Given how well both the teams are performing, it would be a really good and close call matches to see.
Both the teams seem quite split up right now.
Looks like Harsh and Max Jordan are holding B, try to pull out any sneaky plans. Meanwhile, there's a bit of crossfire here.
Still inside.
Just a little bit.
See a 3v3 situation over here.
Looks like there's crossfire between Sage and Pushpa. Sage takes on Pushpa. Max Jordan takes on Cookie Man.
It's a 2v2 situation.
Can Sage successfully plant?
And she takes the plant.
Can Noob successfully defend with his Viper Wall?
Last player standing.
Zed takes on Max Jordan. Can he go for the 4K? Or will Hurst clutch it up for the team Bajlesh? Sage does go for a 4K and that was incredible. Not only did she plant, she did also take 4K.
That was a very interesting match. Both the teams did have a lot of trades there. They almost killed each other instantly.
I mean, in the beginning, we did see a match, like the fight spread out between the round, but right now it is mostly collateral damage in the early game, and it is just rotating as strategies after that. Will Zed take back this round again, or will Bangladesh try to finish the round as quickly as possible? Looks like
That it takes down Starblaze.
looks like they're pushing B this time to change up a bit.
You see Max Jordan trying to defend. He shoots a
But
few
they
shots, but none
are
of them
4
connect.
attackers versus 1 defender.
Looks like all the defenders are coming towards side B to help Max
Looks
Jordan
like-
out.
Looks like Zed is planting, and Sage successfully gets the plant. Can KK take down at least one of the
Rhino takes on
one of the
Pushpa.
attackers?
Rhino takes on KK as well.
Last player standing.
Rhino takes on Max Jordan as well.
Imposter kill.
TC Sage revive Group 69 over here. First takes on
Hurst takes 2K.
Sage. First takes on Cookie Man as well.
Can Hirsch clutch this up and win for Bangladesh? We did see Hirsch clutching many rounds yesterday. Hirsch
He
takes
takes
on
on Rhino. And he gets taken down by Noob 69.
That was a really, really close match. Like Hirsch did manage to clutch up a few rounds yesterday,
Yeah, he definitely won a few rounds for Team Bajlesh.
especially in the same map, Icebox. Like
Yeah. So it's a 6-9.
nice. Looks like the tactical timeout did help out Team Z, and they did win 2 rounds consecutively. Can Team Scarblaze stop this momentum?
We see Team Bajlesh has almost all of them have gone with pistols instead of rifles. Maybe everyone
Max
is trying to
Jordan
save.
takes down Sage. And they are in control of this spike. Oh my god, that was a lot of crossfire. And Noobs take down 2 enemies with them.
One enemy remaining.
Dead takes on Skarblaze. Can Hush clutch it up? Looks like
That's
Spike
just
is
running
retrieved
on the
and
top.
we might go for an B plant. Can Hush stop them?
Looks like Rhino is
Trying to
gonna
backstab.
try and backstab Hush.
Can Hush act up quickly and win? Deadeye is going for the plant.
Spike planted.
Cookie Man takes down Hush.
We saw that the whole team of Bajalesh Esports went with only pistols that round. None of them actually went for any of the rifles.
Do they have some secret strategy up their sleeve?
They might. They just might. We see, like, all of them have gone for Phantoms and Vandals, except for Max Jordan, who might just buy another weapon.
No
Or he might try to op because his ult is ready. So he might go for an op round now. We see her trying to block off one of the entries for B.
A gift.
Max Jordan
takes
did go for op and takes down Sage. Can Jordan get Deadeye as well?
Looks like the
Right now.
attackers are going towards site A now.
And Hirsch and Jordan might stay in B and try to stop any sneaky last minute changes.
Deadeye takes down Pushpa.
As we see, both the Rhino did activate their Empresses. Will this change the match? Skarblaze take down Cookie Man.
Last player standing.
The defenders win the match.
Well, looks like defenders getting scattered around did actually help them out to win the match.
Definitely. It's a 7-10 right now. Looks like Team Z is trying to close in the gap. The timeout, I think, definitely helped them out a bit.
Really?
They have changed their strategies quite a bit, which has helped them a lot.
And looks like Team Badlesh is also adapting to the new tactics, and they did scatter around the map a lot.
In the starting round, we've seen that Team Bajlesh takes 2 rounds to
Understand
understand
what-
the strategy
Your fear.
of the other team.
I am the hunter.
We see Sova using his ult. Can he take
down anyone?
Looks like he just
KK takes down Zed.
Oh my god, we see a lot of trades over here. Looks like only 2 of the attackers are left. We see Killjoy and Rhina. Can they clutch it up?
Cookie Man takes down Skarblaze.
It's a 2v3 situation.
Cookie Man takes out KK as well. Can
It's a
Cookie Man
1v2 situation.
Can Cookie Man get this 2K and win it up for Team Z? Or will Badlesh get another win?
I think Cookie Man knows where. Oh, I
Max
was
Jordan.
just going to say, does he know where Max Jordan is? Looks like he did not.
Looks like Max Jordan is like doing an incredible job with the operators and just taking them out.
He is also using the operator.
Oh, we see Sage trying to plant.
Spike down B.
Max Jordan did take out Sage with his operators.
Last
Cookie Man
player
takes on
standing.
Scarlet. Max Jordan takes Noob. And defenders win again.
Right.
We've entered match
Badlesh-
point for the first match.
Yep. Will Team Z win a couple of rounds?
And make it an interesting match. Or will Team Budleys just finish up this match and go for the next map
Looks like after the timeout, Bajlesh has figured out Team Z's strategy.
again.
And will Team Z change up the strategy on the fly again to get a couple of rounds and go into,
Suddenly.
yeah,
Oh, we see KK use the pit. Will it help Team Budlish? Pushpa takes on Rhino.
Pokemon takes on Scarface.
Pokeman takes on KK as well, so the pit is down. They do have an opportunity to plant in A. Max Jordan is trying to backstab Team Z. Pushpa takes on the right.
It's a 2v2 situation while Max Jordan,
Last
It's
player
staying-
standing.
okay, it's a 1v2 situation and the
Max
attackers are
Jordan
going for a
versus
plant.
Sage and Noob.
Spike planted.
Let's take the plant.
Looks like there's quite a bit of crossfire between Sage and Jordan.
Jordan takes
Takes
the
on-
stage. It's a 1v1 situation.
Now we see Noob just raising up the wall and going for the rotate. Can Jordan finish the defuse in time and win it up for the Team Budlish?
And he
Noob
gets
takes
taken
on
down.
Jordan.
That's a win for the attackers.
This was again a very, very close match.
It was absolutely close. We saw that both the teams are playing really well and they're going for trades. Wow.
Again, I think we are at the point of the match where most of the ultimates are ready. We can see Zed's ultimate ready, so can he revive someone who's down and make it a win?
Take flight.
Looks like the attackers are defaulting. They are staying back a little.
And Team Bangladesh are following the strategy again and scattering around the map. Can Pushpa and KK stop Noob, Pokeman, and Deadeye who are trying to push A? Or will they all go to side B and finish the plan there?
We see Sage with the spike staying back at the spawn. Looks like he hasn't moved towards side A or B. He's just holding so that they do not get rotated on.
Do you think it is a strategy for someone to clear some side and so that Sage can go and plant there?
Yeah, it just might be. Looks like Sage is alone inside A with the spike.
Can Scarblaze kill? We see Sage revive Noob. Now it might be
Oh,
KK takes on
Spike down
Sage.
A.
Deadeye goes for a knife
30
for Jordan.
seconds left.
wow.
Harsh takes on Cookie Man. This is a 3v3 situation here. Can Harsh revive someone and
Rhino
make it a
takes on
4v3?
Scarface. It's a
One
2v2.
enemy remaining.
It's a 1v2.
Last player standing.
It's
Noob
a
takes
1v1.
and defenders win. That is an incredible match from Team Bangladesh Esports and Zed.
This match was extremely intense. Both the teams won quite a couple of rounds. I looks like the MVP is KK. Yeah, KK
KK
has 21
21
kills with 6 assists, which is one more assist than Max Jordan.
Looks like teams need a 5-minute break to regroup and discuss their strategies. So let us also have a 5-minute break.
Yeah. So I think the next map we're gonna play is going to be Ascent, right? Yeah.
I think it is going to be split or ascent according to the teams. So we'll be back after 5 minutes.
Hello, everyone. We are back.
Looks like the second map we are playing is Ascent.
And Team Z is going to attack first.
Yeah. So Team Z also chose this map. So will they be stronger in this map, or can we see more close calls like in the previous match?
I feel like Team Z might perform much better in this match, considering it is their home map because they selected it. So they might possibly like it more than the other maps. We also know that Ascent is one of the first maps to be introduced in Valor. So we have to see, like, both the teams should be knowing the map very well.
We see Pushpa taking Sova again.
Looks like Team Z is very ready this time. All of them have directly gone and picked all of their operators instead of waiting.
Choose your agent.
Looks like we see two chaos on the opponent side, like from each side. And Scarblaze, as usual, sticks with Rhina, and Rhino took Rhino took Rhina this time. Sage. It's a pretty decent lineup from both the teams, and it's almost similar,
It's quite similar, only
apart
difference
from
would be
Sova
and
and Chamber. Yeah.
I think after the first map, both the teams have taken 5 minutes to discuss on how they're going to change up the strategies. Like the attackers are going to try and rush B.
So this time we see Zed attacking first. So can they actually win as many rounds as Team Badlish in the first map? Like they did take quite a bit of rounds in the attacking.
Yep, they absolutely did. Uh, the- we see all the attackers are already inside B.
And Pushpa trying to hold them off.
Our spike's
But
down.
Pushpa takes down two people.
Spike down.
Sage
B.
takes down Pushpa. We see
Sage
a
is
lot
trying-
of trades over here. There are only two attackers versus four defenders.
Player
Oh, Rhino takes down Hirsch. Rhino takes down Brim.
can Rhino take
Jordan
down,
trying to go for the plant.
can Jordan take down Rhino and finish Diffuse? Or will
Jordan going for the defuse. He gets another, and Jordan gets taken down. No, Jordan takes down Rhino to get the match. It looks like the defenders have won the first round.
and first win for Badlish? The start was pretty decent because all of the attackers were pushing B, and Pushpa did a really, really good job on holding off the attackers from planting.
He absolutely did. He took down two people. Before
And
getting
meanwhile, the
taken
team
down.
communication was so good that they actually rotated quickly enough to stop the plant.
Yep. The attackers were very quick to plant that round.
Looks like they're following with the same strategy, and we see four attackers pushing B. Like Sova spotted a couple of them.
Oh, Pushpa takes down
Spike
Sage.
down B.
Looks like Noob is on very critical health. Can get one shot here. Can Noob take down Pushpa?
Spike's down.
Pushpa takes down Deadeye. Oh,
Pushpa takes down Noob
Pushpa
69
takes
as well.
down Noob with a
And
shock
Pushpa
pull.
takes down Cookie Man as well.
A.
And
That is
Pushpa
an ace
takes
to
down
Pushpa.
Rhino.
That was really good round.
Wow.
We were just speaking about it, like how well Pushpa is doing the job on stopping the attackers moving to B.
And Pushpa with that beautiful ace.
Okay,
I think
that was
Yeah,
just a
that's
small
not-
internet issue. Looks like the attackers are moving to site A to plant.
see Sage with the diffuser going towards side B while all the rest of them are attacking A.
We see Max Jordan trying to defend.
Kiki takes down Rhino. He gets shot quite a bit.
Cookie Man
Hush takes
takes
down Deadeye. Cookie takes down Jordan. Jordan takes down Sage. Snoop 69 takes down Hush. KK takes down Noob 69.
that is a lot than we can comprehend.
Can Cookie Man plus this up?
Now we see Starblaze and Pushpa pushing A to stop the plant.
Cookie Man takes down Starblaze. It's a 1v2 situation.
And Cookie Man does.
And Pushpa gets taken down. Oh, no, Pushpa takes down Cookie Man with a shock bolt.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate how well Pushpa is trying to defend and kill people with a shock bolt?
Looks like Pushpa is absolutely dominating the other team with the Sova.
Like he
Need equipment. Thanks.
did take down a couple of enemies with a shock bolt. This time we see the attackers are split a bit. There are three attackers covering the midfield and two attackers pushing B. And Pushpa, can he stop again attackers from entering the side B?
Stim beacon down.
KK takes down Noob 69. KK takes down Rhino as well.
One enemy remaining.
Hers takes down Sage.
Can Cookie Man take down Starblaze? Cookie Man does take out Starblaze and
He gets taken down by Hush. That's another round for the defenders.
looks like Team Violation is really strong in Ascent.
Yeah, and turns out it was the map chosen by Z. Ascent was chosen a map chosen by the team Z, so I thought they would be winning a couple more rounds than Bajlesh. But
Well, the match is really far from over, so we cannot really say who wins and who leads because we did see Badlesh give away a few rounds and figure out the strategy of Team Z. So we could be potentially seeing the same thing from Team Z.
yeah,
But I just know it. Just hope
Pushpa
it's
takes
not
down
it.
Stage,
Take it,
KK
take
takes
it,
down
right?
Rhino.
Looks
KK
like there's
takes
a
down
lot of
Pokemon
fight
as well.
in the
Down
midfield.
mid.
Looks like Noob 69 is trying to push A. Can Max Jordan defend Noob 69 from pushing A?
Deadeye takes down KK. It's a 4v2 situation, and
this
the
guy
attackers
did
do
not
not have
retrieve
the spike.
Well, as we can see, the spike is pretty much covered up by the defenders. Like they are actually holding it
Last
pretty.
player standing.
And Pushpa takes down Deadeye.
Can Noob 69? Max Jordan.
Jordan takes down Noob 69. That's another win for the defenders.
That was domination. Well, in the previous match, by the time we reached the sixth round, we did see a 3-4 or a 3-2 situation there.
Yep.
Looks like this time it is 5-0. Can Z act really quick and turn the tables around?
Looks like Bajlesh has really figured out the strategy of Z, and they are pushing really hard.
You want
We
to
see
play?
Team Z
Let's
trying
play.
to attack side B right now.
Like, for the most part, the battles are taking in the midfield rather than the side areas, which is pretty interesting.
Yep. We see Pushpa trying to hold side B.
With even Scarblaze is trying to hold off any entries for the side B. And we see KK and Max Jordan taking care of side A. So, and Harsh is holding off midfield, which is pretty good. Like, they actually are scattered and holding off many angles.
Yep. Like the whole of defenders are spread out and holding different angles to make
Right.
sure that the attackers cannot come through.
And this time, as you can see, Sage is just standing back and waiting for them to clear.
Scarblade takes down Cookie Man. He takes down Deadeye. And he gets taken down by Noob 69. Pushpa takes down Sage. Noob 69 takes down Harsh. Pushpa takes down Noob. Oh my god, that was a lot of trades right there.
It was
Wow.
incredible. We could not
Absolutely.
comprehend what was happening there.
In a very short period of time, almost everyone got taken down. There were 3 defenders left. It was another win for the defenders. So far, Bajlesh looks like they're absolutely dominating in this map.
Absolutely. Well, now we can see the Team Z has 3 of their ultimates ready. Can cook him, like can Rhino activate his Empress form and take down many enemies as possible? We see quite a bit of enemies in the midfield.
Oh, Sage takes down KK.
Looks like the attackers are aggressively pushing A.
And Sage is going for a plant.
Can Max Jordan kill
Max
the
Jordan takes
plant?
down Rhino.
Spikes
Sage
planted.
fixes the plan. Sage revives Rhino.
Sage.
Takes down Max Jordan and Scarblaze. It's a 2v5 situation. Can the defenders clutch up?
Harsh takes on Rhino and Sage takes down Harsh. Can push.
And Pushpa gets taken down.
It was a really immense round. Like the attackers were fiercely pushing side A and they did successfully manage to win.
They planted real quick. We saw that Sage went directly into sight, got a got a kill really quick in the round.
And Sage was really trying to block off any rotation from side A to the place where the spike was planted.
Yep, she blocked off a couple rotation really quick in the round.
Well, as you can see, like the Sage gameplay did change quite a bit between the rounds because for the first couple 2 rounds, she was holding back and figuring out what was going on, and then now she's attacking.
We
Looks
see
like they're
her
keeping-
trying to hold off while all the attackers are trying to rush him.
As there are 4 attackers. Can Hirsch hold on 4 attackers from the midfield?
No, looks like all the attackers are moving towards side B now. We have Reina trying to hold off side B.
And Pushpa is back at side B again.
And Rhino
Starblast
gets
takes
taken
on
out by
Rhino.
Starblast.
Hirsch takes on Cookie Man.
Oh, it's a 3v2 situation.
Can Sage heal herself and get back to an optimal amount of health?
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
And that's
Starblaze
3k
takes
for
off
Scarblaze. Like this round, it was more pushing to the sides than like all of the attackers were in the midfield, and hers did a really good job by barriering, blocking off the entry in the midfield to side B and A.
Yeah, he really held it off very well. The attackers changed their side to side B and instead of going for midfield.
And like the spike was down for the most part, and yeah, like Team Buzz did a really good job on holding off them again. It's a 7-1 right now.
Launching
Looks
smoke.
like 4 of the attackers are going towards midfield. We see Harsh again trying to hold off midfield. Harsh gets taken down.
by Rhino.
Looks like the attackers are going to rush through midfield this time.
And we can see there are three people in side A.
We see Scarblaze and Cookie Man inside B. Do they know where each other is?
We can see Brim is trying off to AD. And Pushpa takes on Rhino. Can Cookie Man take down Starblaze?
Scarblaze takes down Cookie Man. Noob 69 takes down KK. Oh my god, Sage takes down Pushpa and Noob takes
And the
attackers win.
Well, looks like this midfield fight is really helping out Team Z here.
Absolutely. They have figured out how Harsh is trying to hold off midfield and were able to successfully counter it.
Yeah, and also some reason Team Badlesh had three people standing in side A, where Skarblas was the only one who was trying to hold on side B.
Which did not help them out. We see this time the attackers are trying to
Go to A. Can we see another fierceful push from Team Z? Can Skarblaze stop them?
Sage takes down Harsh. It's a 4v5.
Yeah.
Looks like all the attackers are
Moving
retreating,
mid again.
moving towards midfield. This time we see Pushpa over here trying to hold off midfield.
And KK and Max Jordan trying to hold off any enemies who are entering side A.
Oh, we see KK over here going for a sneaky kill over there. Can he get off another kill? No, and the attackers realize where he
Can
is.
Cookie Man get a kill with his grenade?
Looks like the attackers are absolutely surrounded. KK takes down Cookie Man.
Spike down
Zed.
mid.
Sage takes down KK.
Dead.
Deadeye takes down Starblaze. And Sage revives Cookie Man. It's a 2v4 situation.
Thirty seconds left.
Can they finish the plant in 30 seconds to win? Or looks like Cookie Man might.
Oh, Deadeye takes down Max Jordan. And Pushpa gets taken down by Rhino. That's a win for the attackers.
Looks like the attackers are immensely pushing and they are actually winning. Can Team Bajlesh act this quickly before it deals enough damage to them? Or will Team Z continue the momentum to win and make this their map?
Yeah, right now we see that almost the whole team of Team Bajlesh has their ults ready. Will that be a problem for Team Z? Or will Team Z successfully counter all that and go for a plant and get another round in the bag?
Let's play.
Looks like Noob is going for an off round, so will he be able to take any fun with the off? From the looks of it, they are pushing A, but as we've seen from the previous matches,
Rhino takes on Jordan.
Rhino activates his Empress. Just
And KK takes down Rhino. Sage takes down Scarblaze. It's a 3v4 situation. KK takes down Sage. It's a 3v3.
and we see the attacker still inside A.
Oh, and Noob 69 takes down Harsh.
You see, I was talking about that single operator makes every single difference.
Cookie Man barely manages. Oh, and Cookie Man takes down KK.
Can Pushpa
Pushpa
kill this?
Yeah.
Team A.
And he gets taken down by Deadeye.
And that was a team ace.
Wow.
Last
That
round
was
in the half.
incredible. Can Team Badle stop the last round of attacking and successfully defend themselves? Or will
Team
Team-
Z get another round.
in the attack phase?
Looks like in the first 6 rounds, Team Z was really struggling. After which I think they have figured out the strategy of Bajalesh and got a couple of rounds in the bag. And will they get another round?
Or will they give it up for Batlish?
We see all of them trying to hold back and going towards slowly, and all the defenders seem to be going towards A.
Can this be an opportunity that Z can pick up on and get a successful plant?
Oh my god, we see a lot of trades there. Hush has a 4K. And that's an ace for Hush. He takes down the whole damn team.
That
Oh
was
my
really
God.
good.
Switching sides.
That was absolutely amazing.
Harsh was just amazing. I think that was the first time in patch that Harsh was not holding mid and instead holding B, which really did help out Bajlesh a lot.
It definitely did. Now that we have changed sides, will we see a much different performance?
Or will Team Z be successful in defending Team Bajlesh? It's 8-4 right now.
Deploying drone.
Looks like there's already a bit of crossfire.
Looks like all the attackers are going to try and plant in B.
Or
We see
move to
Cookie
mid
Man-
as Z did.
We see Cookie Man trying to slowly sneak up to the attackers. Cookie Man takes down Hush.
We did see
Rhino
KK.
takes down Pushpa. Deadeye takes down
One enemy
Skablaze.
remaining.
And Sage takes down KK. Jordan takes down Rhino. Can Jordan kill 4 people and clutch this up?
Jordan takes down Deadeye.
And that's a win for the defenders.
Well, in this round, like, the Bajlesh was just holding off in B and trying to push, but I don't know, like, probably can they actually attack on the midfield like Team Z did and get a few kills and finish the plant?
Like the attackers were very grouped up, which helped out the defenders quite a bit. They were able to rotate and push the attackers from the all directions.
Looks like Sage is going for the similar sort of strategy like Harsh and blocking off the midfield.
Oh, and Scarblade takes down Rhino. Looks like the attackers are trying to push side B.
Can Noob 69 and Deadeye hold off the 4 attackers?
Pushpa takes down Sage.
That shock bolt is really helping Team Bajlesh. Like, he's taken more than 4 enemies this match.
Looks like Pushpa really loves using Sova.
The attackers are holding off instead of trying to push and plant.
Oh, Noob 69 takes down Skarblaze. KK takes down Noob 69.
Can Pushpa finish the plant? Pushpa is going for a plant.
Last player standing.
And Deadeye gets taken down by Jordan.
Planted.
It's
The SPAC is
can
successfully
Cookie Man
planted
successfully kill 4 people and defuse the spike.
in
He
time.
takes down Jordan. He takes down Hush, and he gets taken down by KK.
That was a really close one for Cookie Man. He was really good, and I thought Cookie Man was gonna clutch it up for Team Zig.
I did too. Like he was really close of taking down the last 2 people left. But would he have enough time to go and defuse?
Probably not, but he might have like got a few kills in his bag and like more crates.
In Team Bajlesh, we see that KK and Pushpa are really trying to fight for that MVP.
Looks like the attackers are going to push A now. Can Cookie Man and Sage stop the company?
All the attackers are very grouped up. Can we see Deadeye trying to push, rotate, and kill people from behind? Scarblade takes down Sage, KK takes down Noob 69, Pushpa takes down Deadeye. Pushpa takes down Cookie Man, right? Oh my god, that was a lot of raids right there. And the defenders lost. The attackers staying together really helped out.
Like we've seen a similar round from Team Z when they were attacking. Like the aggressive push into the site A is really, really amazing.
Absolutely.
By the time the rest of the defenders could get to site A, they already lost the match.
Yep. Looks like the defenders did not know that the attackers were in the same position.
All of them. But it was an incredible push.
Absolutely.
Teleport's ready.
Wow, that was an. We are seeing some absolutely amazing rounds today.
And the scores are 10-5 now. Can Bajalesh get it up to 13 or will Team Z get it on? As you can see, there's quite a bit of shooting at Site B between Pushpa, Skarblaze and Rhino.
Sage takes down Rhino. It's a 4v5. Looks like all the attackers might be trying to go towards A.
Can Cookie Man use his ult to put an end to the misery of Team Z?
And Rhino takes down Pushpa. KK takes down Deadeye.
Looks like KK and Hirsch are rushing into the site.
And Cookie Man takes down Hirsch. KK takes down Cookie Man. Can KK go for a spike?
30
And
seconds left.
he tries to go for it and
Looks like Max Jordan is planning on a backstab. Can he be successful?
enemy remaining.
Max Jordan takes on Noob. Oh,
and Max Jordan takes down both the defenders.
the backstabs, those are very crucial in these matches, especially when there's going to be a splant.
Yeah, like we've seen that backstab have really helped out both the teams.
Looks like KK did a really immense job on distracting both the defenders, and Max Jordan was able to pull off a backstab.
Yep.
KK was on very, very low.
He was very low, and him trying to like just
Bait the plant
bait
was
both the
amazing.
defenders. Wow, that was really good.
We are getting close to the end of the match. Can Z win it and turn the tables round? It's never too late. There is an immense fight inside B right now.
Oh, Noob 69 takes down Pushpa. KK takes down Noob 69. Hirsch takes down Rhino.
Can KK successfully plant again?
They don't go for the plan.
Looks like KK is
Okay,
going to
KK
finish the plant,
goes for
and
the plant.
KK does plant successfully.
We see the defenders trying to take
Regroup.
back the side.
Looks like Cookie Man used his ult, so there are no abilities for the attackers.
Looks like the attackers have logged out the entry points really well.
There is quite a bit of
Oh,
crossfire.
Deadeye takes down Jordan. Scarblaze takes down Sage. Cookie Man takes down KK. It's a 2v2. Cookie Man takes Hush takes down Deadeye. Cookie Man takes down Hush and Scarblaze takes down Cookie Man.
That was an interesting round. And we enter the match point.
Match
Wow.
point.
Can Team Bajlish win the tournament, or will Zedai still strike back and win?
Like Team Z has to really pull up their socks to win another 7 rounds.
This was an interesting match.
This is an interesting match. We still have time.
As we can see, Brim and Rhino have their ultimates ready. Can Rhino activate the Empress form and take down as many enemies as possible? Can we look at a potential ace now?
KK is down. Sage.
Looks like the attackers are pushing A from mid. I think Hirsch is trying to plant a sneaky plant into the side B where he see no defenders. Can Hirsch finish off the
Hush
plant?
finish. And Hush tricks the plant. It's a 5v4. Deadeye takes down Skablaze. KK takes down Deadeye. We see Hirsch here trying to block off the entry points. Cookie Man takes down KK.
And we successfully see Sage blocking one of the entry points into the side. Can Cookie...
Oh, Rhino takes down Pushpa.
It's a 2v2
situation.
Last player standing.
It's a 2v1 situation. Rhino takes down Max Jordan.
Can Rhino take down Hirsch and win it up?
And
Attackers
the
won.
attackers
What a win.
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 The finals is won by Team Bajlesh.
That was an incredible couple of matches.
Those were absolutely great. Congratulations, Team Bajlesh.
on the win.
And congratulations on Team Z for giving us an incredible match. And
What a game. What a game.
What a game. Looks like KK, Pushpa and Hush really fought for that MVP. And our MVP would be KK.
For this match, the overall MVP will be calculated based on the 2 rounds. And the results will be announced on Backstage by Discord server. Make sure to join.
Yeah. We've seen an incredible match today.
I mean, we should give it to Team Z and Bajalesh. That was an immense fight. Like, honestly, these were one of the most enticing matches in the entire tournament.
I agree.
Although
I
Ascent was picked by Team Z, they did not get on a good start. Bajalesh was amazing from the beginning to the end. The backstabs, the attackers push, and defending the midfield.
Bajlesh had their game on point, which got them the tournament.
Congratulations, Bajalesh, on the win again.
And with that, the standings would be Bajlesh with first position.
Team Z with the second, and Team Nomads with the third position.
All the MVPs will be announced shortly, and all the teams will be getting their prize pool with them shortly as well.
With that, I think it's nice to end.
Yeah. With that, we conclude this whole tournament, which was an
Immense success.
amazing. The last match, I still love it.
I really wish there was a sudden death or a third map, which would have been nail biting to the end.
Absolutely. Okay, with that, a goodbye to everyone.
We'll see you hopefully in the next tournament, which might be very soon.
Maybe.